You're live. Hey, Gunner, we got ourselves a situation here. You won't believe it. What happened? It's raining dicks and pussies. Okay. Hold on. I got this done the first time. I had a bad feeling about this. I think you're back. Now what is up? Jesus. Was I gone? Jesus. What is going on here? I am so sick of this shit. Son of a bitch. All right, I think we're good. Man, I'm so sick of this shit. You wouldn't believe it. I'm like freaking out about this. Hold that thought. Damn it. Everything's fucked. Are you there? Okay, now. All right. Yeah, there's no sound here. I got to start this whole thing again. So, you folks that are watching, you just sit tight for a second.
And we welcome in everybody on YouTube as well, the Tier 2 subscribers. Welcome back to the Eric Zane Show. Now, I've got a lot to get to today for the Patreon bonus. Some housekeeping to take care of. And this is a perfect example of how just a suggestion by you, the audience, can make life easier. And you basically get what you want. Here's what my stupid mind had me convinced that I had to do. You may have seen this on the freebie before. Occasionally on a given day, like today, early in the day, I'll record a segment with like Ron. And so 20, 30-minute conversation about what we talk about. And then I save that. And then later on in the day, I go ahead and I do the free podcast. And then at some point, hold on. Somebody, I want to make sure that wasn't too loud there. And at some point, I'll end up doing the freebie then. And then I have to go while I'm doing the Facebook and say, all right, now, hey, if you want to hear the rest of this, you got to go to the website and then fast forward. And it was kind of a clumsy, cumbersome thing to do. So what then happened is I got a message from Stephen Hyde, who is the dude who has been helping do some of the work over on the studio, part of the Zaniac Wrecking Crew. And he said, hey, is there any way you could just post like a separate clip? So, like if you do the free podcast, post that. And then if you have like Dear Meathead, a second separate post at ericzaneshow.com. And then people can get it that way. So instead of, because it becomes kind of a problem for them to bump ahead. And I can see that. And I went, you know what? You're freaking right, Hyde. And it takes you people to get me through this. I'm telling you, I'm always late to the party. I'm always last. What the hell, Andrea? What is it? What are you telling me? What do you want, woman? For God's sake. I keep seeing words like not anymore. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Man, what's going on around here? I'm trying to have a thought. Shut up. My God. Can you people hear me okay? Can you actually hear me right now on YouTube? I'm considering starting the whole thing over again, frankly. Somebody let me know that you're getting this okay on YouTube. Just write a message right this second. Okay, very good. Now, leave me the fuck alone while I continue my thoughts. Jesus. Where the fuck was I? God damn it. I don't even know. I'm just pissed now. Man. Real struggles today on PA pranks. And I think I'm really getting risky on the names. Okay? I fired off some tough ones today. And let's see, where was I shut out at? I was shut out at Lowe's. I was shut out at, where was the first place? Oh, Walmart. They shut me out. Here's how it went at Walmart. I put the fucking camera up, and I asked for the name. I don't want to give it away, but I asked for the name. And it was a lady who I thought for sure she was going to fall for it. And I'm waiting on hold forever. And then all of a sudden, a dude picks it up. And he's like, yeah, what were you holding for? And I explained it to him again. And I explained it to him for the first time. And I asked for the name. Okay, hang on. And like he waits like 10 seconds. And I'm standing right underneath the loudspeaker. And he comes back and he goes, yeah, I paged it. No one came. And I'm like, oh, jeez. All right, forget it. Never mind. I'm out of there. I went to Walmart. That didn't work. And the thing is, well, people at Walmart are generally stupider to begin with. So I was convinced that it would be some dumbass and I would be successful. Because Walmart, back in the day in Jersey, that's where I got Hey, Would You Blow Me? God, Doug Upperbush. Oh, big hitters. So I tried, I might as well just tell you. It was, last name was Pathroder. And first name, I was looking for my mom. First name D, last name Pathroder. So that did not work. I was convinced though that I could get it, but then I tried it like 3 other stores looking for D Pathroder, and nobody was buying it. So then I went to the tried and true last name Stool, first name Eaton, and fuck, man, they did not go for it at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby was a no-go. Walmart, nothing. Lowe's, no way. So tomorrow, back at it. This is what I do for a living. I log the miles of how far I've traveled to get people to say names like Eaton Stool, D Pathroder, and Bud Vugger. Holy shit. What a nightmare. But I love it. So real struggles today on the PA pranks. Dealing with, okay, I was a grandpa for the day, and as I am every day. And here's what happened today. Now, I noticed that my oldest grandson, Grayson, was really, really getting on his mom's nerves today. So I'm listening to him, and he is, oh, God, is he a shit stirrer. And here's the thing, and I've talked about this before. Kids, when they know they can manipulate their parents, they will do so. And I am not the guy to criticize anybody's parenting style. But from a point of view of an observer, and being that I raised 3, I can tell you this. The second you show a crack in the foundation while raising them, that by any of their shenanigans, they can get their way, you're fucked. You are fucked. So the second that they raise a fit in the store to get something that they want and you give in, the genie's out of the bottle. You might as well just move to another country. You might as well put them up for adoption because you're fucked. There is no 2 ways about it. You have been played, you're manipulated, and you are fucked. I did this. I was the dad who was manipulated. And my kids were pretty creative about it. It wasn't just stomp up and down. They had different ways to do it, and they still do to this day. However, if you are having kids and they're still not yet ruining you, if you maintain the stone face and don't give them an inch ever, you will be happier. So I see this a lot. I see especially Grayson getting what he wants. Now, when he starts fucking around, I am constantly looking at him with this face. Like if he's doing something to his mother and I'm in the room, this is what he gets. I'm just staring at him. And he immediately snaps out of it. So I know that I have not yet been corrupted because he does not know what I am capable of. And that's why kids do what they do, because they know what they can do. So there was one time, like a month ago or 2 months ago, where I started to, I thought I was helping. And I was like, hey, listen to your mother. And I was gruff about it, And Mom was not happy about that. And she said, I got it. And she kind of bit my head off. So I said, all right, fuck that. I'm not getting involved anymore. Well, she was just getting hammered by him today. And so, now, again, he doesn't, the only reason why I can do this is because I've never let him sink his claws into me. So he was flipping out downstairs and just driving her crazy. And I said to her, I go, do you need some help? And it was a risk, because if I say that to him, I'm like, or say that to her, I'm afraid she might tell me to go to hell again. So then she kind of like lets me in with like he's not gonna listen to you. And so I like, hey, buddy. So I played it cool. I didn't get stern with him, but I was like, hey, man, because he doesn't know what the fuck I can do yet. I go, hey, come on up. Let's I got a deal. I gotta run by you. He comes walking upstairs, got tears in his eyes, his face is hot, his snot everywhere, and he goes, what? I go, let's make a deal to be nice to mom and try not to get her mad for the rest of the day. How does that sound? And he goes, okay. He just goes in the bathroom, and he puts on his clothes. He had to go to the bathroom or something like that. So she was shocked. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I'm now going to take the bull by the horns and just start to parent this kid. But the only reason why I'm able to get away with that is because he has no idea how to manipulate me. And it took me being away from raising kids to know this. And I haven't had to deal with anything like that because my kids are all grown. But now that I see that I can help out in this special way, I'm like loving it. Because, man, those kids, God, they got mom by the short and curlies and got Jim by the balls. It's just, they're fucked. Holy crap. If you are walking through the store and your kid has a temper tantrum because they want a toy, and then you buy the toy, oh my God. Okay, you are just setting yourself up. You might as well just throw yourself out of the window at this point or jump into traffic. It doesn't matter. Just end it because you are fucked from that point on. Andrea, I love you. I feel bad that I yelled at you now. You know I didn't mean it, right? Please tell me you're not like upset. Like she said it was like her signal or something like that. So just threw me off. I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve me freaking out like that. What an asshole I am. Let's see here. Separating the feeds so we can put things on differently. We talked about that. We talked about my struggles with PA pranks trying to get deep a throater. Grandpa and the kids. Talked about that. How about this? The hockey game last night was freaking insane. Holy shit. Just when I think I've seen it all in however many years of doing this, this was fucking nuts. And it stems from a game where the Griffins sucked for 2 periods and then 18 minutes and 30 seconds of the 20 minutes of the third period. Nothing was going well. Good news. The other team, though, the Manitoba Moose, they sucked too. So between the two teams, there was 1 goal. Manitoba led 1-0. Now, the Griffins ended up scoring 2 goals in 1 minute and 5 seconds by the same guy, Philip Hronek, defenseman for the Griffs, scored 2 freaking goals. Why did I trip over that word? And so this is a guy who was with the Red Wings for most of the year, sent him back down because he wasn't playing a little bit more time in the American League, and then he'll be out playing with the Red Wings. So super, super talented guy. Defensive, offensive, defensive player, if you can imagine that. And this is how it unfolded. With about 2 minutes to go, a guy from the other team, their captain, Peter Stojkovic, gets called for a charging penalty. A rookie-level ref calls the penalty. Stojkovic is pissed, and he comes into the box, and he's normally a very level-headed guy, but he was just steaming. And he starts talking to me, and he goes, who is this ref? I go, he's new. He's from England. His name is Liam something or other. I go, he's from England. He goes, well, he's not going to be here very long calling bullshit like that. I go, I agree with you, Peter. No, I'm just saying that to shut him up. I go, yeah, I agree with you, Peter. That's a horseshit call. He goes, charge, it's bullshit. I can't believe he called it on me. It's a complete joke. It's a freaking a circus out there. The guy is an asshole, and that's the end of it. I go, you're right, Peter. He's an asshole. That is bullshit that he did that to you. So that happens. at about the time that we pull our goalie to give us make it a 6-on-4. Again, we're down 1-0. Another guy for them gets called for a penalty. Well, Stojkovic goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because now they've got 2 guys in the box, and we've got 6 skaters because we pulled Hari Sateri, our goalie. So it's a 6-on-3. Very, very rare that this happens. And so now it's a mess, and he's flipping out, and he goes, oh, shit. I go, yep, you're darn right it is. And then he goes, well, now we got jailhouse rules. And I go, yep, you're pretty much fucked. And he goes, you're damn right. So that was, I don't know what jailhouse rules are, but that I'm guessing that means you, I don't know, pull out a shank, stab somebody in the neck, 2 or 3 guys break somebody's neck. I don't know. But I got the impression that it was like no holds barred, and they're diving in front of pucks and swinging sticks and shit. But, oh, my God. So then with a $1.40 in the game, Chris Terry, back up, Ter, passes it to Philip Zadina, who then he's right near the top of the circle, in between the circles. He just barely taps a nice pass, just shuffles a beautiful pass. Puck's barely moving towards Hronek, who sees it coming, and he winds up like Paul fucking Bunyan and just goes, whammo! And nobody could see that puck. And there's like 3 or 4 bodies in front of the goalie, and somehow it gets through. Holy shit. The place goes bonkers. It's now 1-1. Everybody's losing their mind. Okay, so one guy comes out of the box. When that happens, Stojkovic, by the way, when that goal is scored, he's pissed, man. He's banging his stick on the glass, and he's the one who comes out of the box. He skates out and starts screaming at the ref. He's yelling at him from the faceoff right at center ice, and because he's immediately on the line that's currently playing. So he's screaming at the ref while the puck is being dropped. Excuse me. 35 seconds later, 40 seconds, something like that. Holy crap. Now it's you got a 5-on-4 because we've put Satari back in. Same damn thing. Beautiful pass to Hronek, and he winds up twice as hard as the last time. Oh, my gosh. And hit that puck so hard. It goes flying through the air. Michael Rasmussen is right in front of the goalie, and he's like 9 feet tall. His goalie can't see shit. He gets out of the way just at the last second. Puck sails in, untouched, right in back of the net. Game over. Place goes ape shit again. Hronek skates over to the glass, slams his body against it. It was awesome. Here's how it sounded. This is actually both goals. This is the first goal and then the second one. Bobby Kaiser.
Spot across for Hronek. The shot, score! A rocket into the upper right-hand corner. A howitzer, a bazooka, if you will, from Philip Hronek to tie the game at 1. 27 seconds left. Hronek scores! Oh! Back-to-back power play goals, and the Redbirds lead it 2-1. What a finish!
Holy crap. I have never seen a game. Maybe I have. I you know what? I probably have seen something turn quickly, but my gosh, was that awesome! Holy crap, was that fun! So they'll be back at it on Saturday against that same team. I think. I'm pretty sure that they play them again. So that means the Moose are in town sucking on that loss for the rest of the week. I would be pissed. And then the Griffins play on Sunday, too. Drive on Friday. You got to go to a drive game, man. Hey, I'm planning this, too. I am planning an Eric Zane Show listener appreciation party. Patreon members. A Patreon member listener appreciation party. Because if I open it up to everybody, it's going to be chaos with way too many people. But I'm putting that together right now. I'm looking at, I think the date is the 22nd. Hold on a minute. I think it's the 22nd of February. There's like a Griffins game that night. And then afterwards, we should do a party. Okay? What do you say? Let's see here. All right, I want to get to this story too. We got enough time to get to this one. This is crazy. It was in North Carolina. What you have here is a couple of chicks in college, some school, UNC Greensboro, I think, where the woman who lives in this room is concerned about possibly a ghost in her closet. And she hears noises, so she's getting ready to break out the Ouija board, call a medium, whatever it is. And it turns out not a ghost in the closet. Check this one out.
You need to take my clothes off. He took my clothes off.
A bizarre encounter with a UNC Greensboro student. Now 2 girls are scared for their safety after one came home to her off-campus apartment on Saturday to find a man inside of her closet wearing her clothes. Andrew Swafford faced a judge for the first time today, but those girls are rightfully rattled.
Yeah, Fox 8's Haley Fixler has been on this story today. She's live outside the Summit at the Edge apartment complex in Greensboro. Haley, those girls, I understand, are moving out right now.
Yeah.
They feel violated and too scared to even sleep in their own beds. And when I spoke with one of them today, she was so afraid, she asked us not to show her face on TV.
Yeah.
Since I've been living here, I've been like having pieces of clothes missing, like shirts, pants.
Items disappearing and prints left behind.
I have a handprint on my bathroom wall, and on my mirror.
But it wasn't until...
All right, this isn't like just one thing. It isn't like just, it didn't happen like at one time on one night.
I have a handprint on my bathroom wall, and on my mirror.
But it wasn't until Saturday that Maddie, a junior at UNCG, uncovered a mystery that she and her roommates thought was a ghost.
I just hear rattling.
Yeah, way to go, Mystery Machine. Your first thought was it was a ghost.
I just hear rattling in my closet. It sounds like a raccoon is in my closet. Put my hand on the knob, and I'm like, who's in here? And somebody answers me. He's like, oh, my name's Drew. So I open the door.
She said, who's in here? And a guy goes, it's me, Drew.
So I open the door, and he's in there wearing all of my clothes, my socks, my shoes, has a book bag full of my clothes.
Police say that was 30-year-old Andrew Swafford, the same man you see appearing via video.
By the way, this guy, I mean, seriously, it looks like faces of meth. You ever be like downtown and you see at some of those businesses a copy of Busted magazine, the guys who are spending money on hookers? This is the guy.
Appearing via video conference from the Guilford County Jail.
He had these pants on, actually on his body.
Yeah.
Maddie called her boyfriend, and as she calmly waited for help, she talked with Swafford to keep him distracted.
So Kook is in there, dressed in her clothes, says, hi, it's me, Drew. And then he's so screwed up. He's just sitting there talking to her.
Distracted.
He tries on my hat, goes to my bathroom, looks in the mirror. He asked, he was like, you're really pretty, can I hug you?
No.
But he never touched me.
The big question the girls are trying to get answered, how he got inside. They tell me their doors are always locked and they did not see any damage to them. But what really scares the girls is that men have entered their apartment before.
Listen to this.
It was 2 guys in the living room.
That was December 19th. The girls alerted the leasing office. An employee confirmed they changed the locks at that time, but did not file a police report.
Okay.
I was told that is standard protocol, but Maddie and her roommate say they can't take it anymore.
Last night, I did not feel safe. I slept with my roommate in her bed. I can't stay here. My closet, it stinks. I don't every time I go in there, it's it's a bad vibe.
Quit saying You say too damn much.
Every time I go in there, it's it's a bad vibe. That's why I'm ready to just leave.
Berkeley Communities, the property management company, tells me they're going through all of the details, trying to figure out how something like this happened and how Swafford got inside the unit. Now, I did look inside of his criminal history and found he's facing 14 felony charges, including larceny and identity theft. And tonight, he remains inside of the Guilford County Jail. Live in Greensboro, Haley Fixler, Fox 8 News.
It's just downright scary, Haley, especially with no signs of a forced entry. We'll definitely...
One of you guys just wrote, oh, yeah, scissor.
Scary, Haley, especially with no signs of a forced entry. We'll definitely stay on the story. Thank you.
Thank you, TV voice. Wow. So, yeah, the fact that this creep idiot is just in there trying on her clothes. It's lucky she didn't have like a pistol, shoot him right through the frickin' door. I can't believe that. That's the type of thing that scares the hell out of me with my daughters. It's like, Jesus, what is it? I don't even want them to walk outside to get the mail alone. I'm always freaked out about stuff like that. All right, T-shirts are available at ericzaneshow.com. I really like the Making a Podcaster T-shirt. Hey, do me a favor. If you're looking at Facebook or Twitter and you see an ad for the Eric Zane Show, I spent some money. That's exactly what I did. I spent money on geo-targeted advertising on Facebook and Twitter. On the Twitter deal, you got to put in specific zip codes where your ad can appear. And I put them in every single zip code in Kent, Ottawa, Allegan, and Ionia counties, Davidson County, Tennessee, Albany County, New York, Ocean County, New Jersey, and I believe the county that Portland, Maine is in is called Cumberland County, Maine. Every single zip code for the advertising on Twitter. And Twitter, the interesting thing about it is, all it is you pick which one of your tweets that you want the most people to see. And then they put it in front of them based on shared interests and demographics. It's really quite neat how they do it. But now I'm like, well, shit, now I want to see if somebody saw the freaking ad. So if you see the ad, if you could screenshot it or just do whatever it is to show me that you did see it in any one of those places or whatever, that would be awesome. All right. Okay, so now what the hell time is it? Oh, God, I got to get after the freebie here in just a bit. So, oops, nope, don't want to do that. I'm just going to wrap it up here on YouTube. You folks are awesome. I will see you down the road on the freebie. So you folks, I will.